Hi, I'm Dr. Dawn of GetFitWithDrDawn.com and YourHealthGetToThePoint.com. As a chiropractor and fitness trainer, I know the importance of a good exercise program. As a JNL Fusion Master Trainer, I know how to give you a good workout in a short amount of time. As a busy working mom, this is a great workout that you can get in, get out, and burn lots of calories. You're going to build muscle and burn fat. So here we go. For this workout, today's workout is going to be an upper body workout. I always hear women complaining that they want more upper body strength, more upper body muscular definition. Here's a workout that will help you find exactly what you need. You're going to need 2 weights. You're going to need your gymboss timer if you want it to be timed. Otherwise, you can count reps. I personally really like my timer. You can find it on GetFitWithDrDawn.com. Our first circuit is going to be an upper body circuit. We're going to set our timer for, I'm going to set it for 2 rounds, 30 seconds, 5 seconds of rest. You can set it for 6 rounds if you want to do all 3 circuits right in a row. And you can set it for 30 seconds with 10 seconds of rest, 15 seconds. You just work to your own fitness level. So we're going to begin. We're going to begin with an alternating overhead press. So what you're going to do is you're just going to press up with opposite arm. Keep your knees bent, your back straight. Make sure you breathe. Keep your core, your abdominal muscles nice and tight. Drop your weights down. Now the cardio portion is going to be a frog jump. So what we're going to do is we're going to touch, jump, touch, come back. Now if you're modifying, you can just go back and forth, just like this. Otherwise, you're going to touch, just pretend like you're a jumping frog. You can really jump far if you want to. Otherwise, just go nice and shallow, whatever you can do. Circuit 2. We're going to grab our weights again. Now we're going to work the backs of our arms. What we're going to do is you're going to be facing the weights together, the heads of the weights. We're going to bring it back and down. When you come back, really pull your arms back. Make sure your core is nice and tight. Keep breathing. Look ahead of you. Now the cardio portion is going to be scissors with hand touch. So we're actually going to just be doing our crazy scissors. Now if you need to modify this, you can always just go back and forth and just go slower or a little bit faster. Otherwise, just keep jumping and moving your arms at the same time. Great thing about these workouts is you're using your upper and your lower at the same time, so you're going to burn more calories that way. Now we're going to move on to circuit 3. We're going to grab our weights again, start our timer, and we're just going to do a row. So you can look straight ahead, keep your abs nice and tight. Now when you come back, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together, almost like you're pinching them. I see a lot of neck problems. This is a really great exercise to help alleviate that. Okay, now the cardio portion, we're going to bring our hands down onto the ground. Now here's the modification, back and forth. This is called a pendulum leg. Otherwise, you're going to start just moving back and forth. Keep breathing. Good job. Now, if you find that being in an inverted position is too hard for you, you can modify just standing in one place and just coming out like this, or you could kind of go back and forth like that. There's lots of different modifications. The most important thing is that you keep moving. Now we're going to move on to circuit 4. We're going to grab our weights again. We're going to do an inside-outside bicep curl. Bend your knees. We're going to go in, out, in, out. So we're working our bicep muscle at different angles. Keep your chest nice and straight, your abs in tight. Make sure you keep breathing. Okay, we're going to drop our weights down. Now the cardio portion of this exercise is going to be a high knee. Here's the modification. Hold your hands up, touch your hand to your knee. You can go a little bit faster. Now if you really want to amp it up, just start hopping. When you do this for 3 rounds, you're definitely going to feel your heart rate increase. You're going to burn lots of calories. Great job. Okay, now we're going to move on. We're going to move on to circuit 5. We're going to work the backs of our arms, our tricep muscles, and we're going to do a French press. So what we're going to do, we're going to start our timer. Bend your knees slightly. We're going to be straight up, and we're just going to hinge our arms down and up. You're bringing your weights between your shoulder blades. Make sure you keep breathing. Be sure to keep your back nice and straight, abs in tight. Great job. Now we're going to move on to the cardio portion. We're going to touch down, up, cross, down, cross. Whole time you're pointing your toes out. Here's the modification. Touch, back in, touch. Otherwise, you're going to be jumping up and down. Keep your hand flat on the floor. That'll give you a nice high jump. Now we're on to our last and final circuit, circuit 6. What we're going to do is, I have different modifications for this. We're going to do a basic push-up for 30 seconds. If you cannot do a regular push-up, you can go to your knees, or you could go against a wall, and you're just going to be pushing and coming up. Just pushing and coming up. Go to whatever your fitness level will allow. One more circuit. Here we go. Here's the modification on your knees. Otherwise, you're going to go to your toes and just go down and up. Try to keep your back nice and straight. Do not compromise form. Otherwise, I want you to go to your knees. Make sure you breathe. Great job. Now we're going to go to our cardio portion. Here's the modification. Back and forth. Otherwise, we're going to jump. This is a great core exercise. It's a great arm exercise. And it's great for your heart. Excellent job, everyone. I just want you to do that circuit 2 more times. At the end of that, make sure you bring your heart rate back down, cool down, and give your body a nice stretch. I have an excellent stretching video on my YouTube, drdawnyoutube.com. I also have some great smoothie recipes, exercise tips, and much, much more on getfitwithdrdawn.com. And you can also check out my ebook package, yourhealthgettothepoint.com, and I will see you soon.